main event, a 6-man elimination chamber for the DUI Unified World Title. And are you still not talking to me, best fella? Damn right I'm still not talking to you, after what you did tonight. Well, except for right now, of course, to tell you I'm still not talking to you. But that doesn't really count. Well, some might say it counts, but for argument's sake, let's just say it doesn't, okay? So, yeah, I'm still not talking to you. Oh, come on. It's water under the bridge. Can't you just let bygones be bygones? We need to let go of the past if we want our partnership, nay, our very friendship, to continue to blossom and grow here in the DUI. Water under the bridge? Let bygones be bygones? Yes, that's right. Let go of the past, you say? It's for the best. But the best might be behind! You seem to forget! You just viciously attacked me in Yonta a few minutes ago! Forget? Forget, you say? I'm insulted! Nay, offended! As I did no such thing! You seem to be forgetting, while you're making all these accusations, that I didn't attack you! No! 'Twas another dark wheel who did the deadly dastardly deed! You were sure egging her on though, weren't you? What can I say? I try to be supportive and encouraging to my other siblings. Well, maybe I should support you by shoving my foot up your ass! Now. Don't let your alligator mouth get your hummingbird tail into trouble, Fist fella. I say we are professional and get back to calling this match. And speaking of asses who've had foots, toys, vegetables, baseball bats, fingers, tongues, and just about anything else you can think of in them, it's that no-good, silicone-filled, saucy scoundrel, Malika, the gambler. And just to set the record straight, Mala is just here to lend moral support, as they aren't really dating. Young Mala is currently dating the love of her young life, Shavy Chicken, and occasionally the other love in her life, HH Game 99. And you can't forget Alexis. Right, Alexis too. Pretty sure that's on the down low though. More like lips on each other's labia than on the down low. But right. But enough about this silly hoe, cause this next man can go. Put your hands together, everyone, for our glorious leader of the nightmare, the lone wolf, Big Ben. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Ben is my prediction of who will ultimately win this match. And wow! Mala sure beat feet quick through the crowd when she heard her former man's theme music. Yes, that tramp showed its scamp, and if the gambler was smart, he'd beat feet too. Cause otherwise, Ben is going to beat his face in. Yeah! I don't think I'd want to be gambler right now, as Ben doesn't seem to be too happy with Gambler's friendly flirting with his former fiancée. Indeed. Take a good look, DUI. This is what a true champion looks like. Looks, speaking ability, muscles, charisma, brains. He's the third package. Former LI champion and future DUI Unified World Champion. Oh, no question of that. No doubt Ben has it all, but will he have the DUI Unified World Title at the end of the night? That's the question. The big question. The big boys like it big after all. I mean, he's not called Big Ben for nothing. But speaking of nothings, judging by the music, it's that no-good ninny, no-nothing knothead, Lethal Injections, Doczilla. Doc, sporting some major wood tonight. Courtesy of the wooden clogs on his feet. It's not right, I tell you. Those wooden clogs can be used as weapons. I think Doczilla should be forced to take the clogs off and fight barefoot, just like the gambler. Well, like it or not, it's perfectly legal tonight for a swimsuit costume party show. And besides, Doc is a general manager, so he can use and abuse the rules just like you can. General manager? What a laugh! He's a no-good cheater, that's what he is. But I wonder how the old Doc will do tonight after that grueling match area with GL and DR, aka Darkness, over the tag belts early in the evening. He'll do just fine, I suspect. The stock is old school, as you well know. Indeed. Seems like only last week we called his 1985 match against Ricky Steamboat, back in his American Championship Wrestling days. Technically for us, it was last week. Thanks to Kimbo, letting us borrow his Omni and all. His Omni? I beg your pardon. You can beg my pardon. You can even beg my mother if you want. You're still not gonna get your way. Ha ha! Doc's swimsuit tonight is provided by Old Navy. And I have to say, the inside stitching on them is top notch. Very well done. I was very impressed. The inside stitching? How on earth would you know that? The doc showed them to me. Let me feel them on my cheek as part of a very thorough rectal examination. He was checking me out for a possible head injury. Right then. I have questions, of course. But number one is this. What in the name of sanity does the Britwigger have on his head? Oh, that! It's a fez! Brit wears a fez now, because fezzes are cool! Fezzes are not cool! So, fezzes are too cool! Too cool for school! And speaking of cool, it's Mr. Cool himself! The DUI Unified World Champion, the RD! And the RD looking really cool tonight with his new hairstyle and threads! All picked out, of course, by his loving lady, and of course, being the new DUI Women's Champion, JB Lady! Oh, I agree. JB has got her cook, the RD, looking very, very sweet tonight. So sweet, in fact, I could just gobble him all up. Agreed! JB has really done a great job in preparing the RD for this match. I mean, you can see it in the relaxed manner in which he's walking. I've never seen the RD this relaxed or focused before a match of this magnitude. Don't take my word for it. Take it from the RD. I love the taste of JB's Angus, but I love the feel of JB's 8 inches of big and thick black Angus tube steak between my buns even more. And that's coming from the RD himself. Actually, that's probably coming in the RD. I've got to say though, even I, the Dark Leo, am impressed. I mean, who would have thought JB could fit all that big black tube steak between RD's fresh paper buns? Well, as you know, practice makes perfect. So JB makes sure RD's buns are always stuffed with a wide assortment of the biggest black tube steak she can find. Not to mention the generous amounts of special black tube steak sauce injected daily deep into RD's buns. The sauce helps lubricate RD's buns for even bigger pieces of tube steak for the next time. Well, the bell has rung and the fun has begun. Really? You know how gay that just sounded, that fella? And speaking of gay, the RD really seems to be especially stiff tonight. Agreed! You'll notice even when the one hasn't been a move, how stiff the RD is. And that's good, because it helps to minimize the impact and the wear and tear from all the poundings he's gonna receive tonight on his firm little tushy. Speaking of poundings, it looks like the RD is taking exception to the one's pounding of him right now, as he delivers a vicious slap. And watch how the RD punches now, thanks to JB's training methods. Very crisp, very fluid, and that's because every time he throws a punch, he does it on his tippy toes. And speaking of tippy toes, it looks like it's tippy toe time, because here comes the gambler. One making a huge mistake here, as the RD has a very tough little wee-wee, thanks to all of JB's grueling CBT training she puts him through every day. Oh, indeed, a very tough little wee-wee. I mean, just look at that huge grin on RD's face. surprise. He actually seems to be enjoying this. And not just the RD, Jamie Lady too. I've never seen her look more pleased. The smile on her face says it all. How proud she is of her cup champ, the RD. And the look on RD's face and the stains on his red swimsuit say it all. RD didn't just come to fight. He just came in this fight. RD returned the favor though, with a JV taunt move she calls the reach around. Gambler giving one some head, and we officially have ourselves a threesome in this match, or a ménage à trois, if you will. And as the winning Gambler fight, RD looks like he's trying to catch his breath, having already blown his wad at just a few minutes into this match. Don't count the RD out just yet, as all 5 other men are probably going to have to pull a train on him if they expect the RD to drop his belts. One, putting the RD in a very compromising position. And this is why the Gambler is no longer a member of Brutal Impact. He was in the perfect spot to take the RD's goodies when the RD was in that compromising position by the one. And yet, he didn't capitalize on it. I guarantee you that the Bye Boys, one or the RiDdler, in the same situation would have been all over RD's ass.